Howdy y'all, Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with day 21 of May I Scraplift You. Today's featured creator is Nicole Santos of Cause We Love to Scrap. It is also her 1,000 subscriber hop, so woohoo, congratulations. Big milestone. So I will pop up the layout I chose to Scraplift. And it's so funny with these layouts, y'all, because like I picked all of them before I ever started, all at once, and then before I even knew that I was going to try to focus on using one collection for the whole month. So some of these layouts I'm thinking, yes, that works perfect because, like, you know, these papers, it's getting slim pickings. Okay, so I printed this out on my printer, fussy cut it, of a tour bus, and then I have literally scraps. This is a scrap that is not part of the collection I put together to be able to back. These are pictures of me and Brooke on the bus going to Universal on the band trip, and we was on a tour bus. You can tell this is us whenever we were leaving. We were excited and all that. This is us on the way home. You can tell Brooke was not thrilled. It was rough. It was rough, I'm telling you. And we got a really small bus, so you couldn't even stretch your legs out. You couldn't set your seat back. So it was a miserable 12+ hour ride to get there on a bus that you couldn't move, pretty much. You had no room for your bags. It was the smallest tour bus I have ever been on. But anyways, I am going to still use up these scraps and document it. This is some of the scraps that I pulled just of cardstock. And then I have these pieces that I just tore off, and I have the pieces of my flowers that I had cut, and then I just cut out some little arrows out of another scrap, excuse me. And then I have all these tickets, and I've been trying to think of things that I could scrap to actually use up these tickets, because it's hard for me to use tickets and tags and things like that. But I thought a bus ride, you're on a bus, you get a ticket to ride the bus, woohoo, works for me. So I'm using the tickets. But whenever looking through these tickets, I found it funny because this is my son Blake's birthday. Ain't that crazy? November 28th, and it says Thursday, November 28th, which usually ends up falling on Thanksgiving. Blake gets his birthday on Thanksgiving every, I think it's 4 years or 5 years or something like that. His birthday falls on Thanksgiving. So that was just fun. So I'm like, okay, woohoo, we'll use it up. But I cut out my title on my Cricut. It just says bus ride. And we are going to mix media the background so that we can make it last a little bit longer. Add some color. So I loved the simplicity of Nicole's layout, but also how it looks full, because y'all know me, I like to use a lot of stuff. I'm a heavy embellisher, I guess. But I love the arrows. Like, the arrows is what drawed me into it. So, I'm just kind of laying mine out, but I'm going to add just a little bit of color and then some dots. And I'm just going to use the same colors I used for the other layouts. I'm using black soot, peacock feathers, and dusty concord. And we will see how it goes. Alright, so I think I'm going to actually make the purple my main color this time. Just because I have on a purple shirt in the first picture, and Brooke has on a purple blanket in the second one. clearly we like purple in this house. If you wasn't convinced. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep it kind of simple. Give the hard lines. Let's see. Give it another little misty of water. Okay. Now a lot of this is gonna be covered up top anyways, so let's add a little bit more. This is so pretty, this Dusty Concord. I haven't used it a lot, but it's a very pretty color. And that is a lot of water. Okay, so let's take our paper towel and wipe it up. I'm going to do this so that it doesn't buckle my paper up too bad. Okay, there's that one. Wipe this off of my acetate here so I can do the next color and we don't cross-contaminate the ink pads. Okay, I think with this one I am going to smush it up first so I don't have hard lines. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to, let's see what kind of stencils I have. I do have these. These are sticky because I used it for something. I used it for texture paste once upon a time. Okay, let's see if I can get it off my ring here. Arrows would be great. Okay. And I think I want to do the star one. Okay. So there's those two stencils. And I think I'm just going to put it right here. Actually, I got a little bit of ink that's still really wet. Dab up the few little spots. Alright. Let's see here. Let me grab a brush. Alright. And I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to do it in, I don't know, do I want to do it in black soot? I don't know. Maybe we should do it in the same color. Can you tell it's the middle of the night when I'm filming and I'm very indecisive? I don't know what I want to do. Okay. And it's not, I'm not working on making it perfect by any means. I just want to add just a little bit of color so that you could tell it's there. Let's put just a little bit up here. Hopefully y'all ain't off frame. Okay, we're still good. Alright, just making sure because I tend to move y'all around a lot. I've been trying to be more mindful of that and zoom out a little bit just so y'all can see everything, and if I start moving it around, I'm not pulling it out of the camera. Okay, I'm just adding just a little bit of that. I feel like these help it show like motion, like you know, you're on a bus and it's moving. Okay, and then I think I am going to add in some of the black soot, and I'm just going to do the stars and just go very lightly. Okay, it's showing up, but it's very light, which is what I wanted. Let's add just a little bit down here. Okay, I like that pretty good. Okay, one more thing. I'm going to add a little bit of watered down black acrylic paint splatters. And this thing usually makes a mess, so I'm going to move stuff over a little bit. Trying to get some of the little small splatters versus the big ones. It matters where you tap it at, as crazy as that seems. Okay, I like it. Okay, so then we are going to add in the pictures. If I can find my glue. Okay, and of course it's going to get soaked up. And I'm not going to glue like all the way to the edges because I want to be able to tuck stuff still. Alright, and then I'm just going to go back in and I'm going to tuck my little strips of paper. I'm going to turn my layout and do it so that I'm not touching all of this paint and getting it everywhere else. Okay, I'm going to turn it up this way. Ah, oopsies, went too far. I'm just going to tear the edge off a little bit more. It's bugging me. Alright, so hopefully y'all are still in frame. Let's see. Let's do our tickets. And I am pretty much just going to group these up and move them this way and that way. And I do want that one that says November 28th. I want that part to show. So let's see. I think I'm going to put them right here. Okay, I'm just going to add a bunch of glue so I don't have to take them out of my hand to glue them. And then I can just go back and add a little bit of glue down here. I'm also still trying not to touch the paint because it's still wet a little bit. Alright. And I could totally dab it and get it dried, but if I dab it, it won't, since it's acrylic paint, it won't dry as dark. So I want it to have the more standout color. Ugh, there's a gnat flying around in here and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna add my bust down here. And then I have my arrows I want to add. And I just freehand cut these. I definitely wanted to add the arrows because that was my original inspiration piece. Why I like the layout so much that Nicole did. Okay. There's that. And then I think I wanted to just add in my flowers. Maybe do this just to give it a little bit of something. I don't know. Let's see. What does this one look like here? I think I like this one better. Alright. We are getting the most out of all of this little extra, the scraps. Because this is just little cuts off of the flowers and the little pieces of the paper that was just left. Little bitty pieces that normally would get thrown away. Alright, let's see. It says bus ride. So, let's see. Here we go. Here's the bee. I think I'm going to put it right there. A little bit more glue. And then I'll glue this on. And I will probably do a little bit of journaling down here at the bottom, just to tell about our bus ride. And then I will just call it good. Okay, I really like that. And the colors. I don't know, I just feel like it's missing something. Maybe a few more black splatters. I'm going to lay my paper towel over top of all my pictures. I like it a little bit better. Alright. I think we've done a good job filling in. I think it's just the bus. Like, I don't know. There's something about it. It took me forever to find that one to print. That could be somewhat... It looks really washed out on camera, but it's super pretty up close. So, I will post close-ups at the end. I will post all the links you need. So go check everyone else out, and until tomorrow, bye y'all.